While we're in the mood for telling stories, this is an ancient English tragic narrative ballad that I wrote about 5 years ago. Because it's a narrative ballad, that means A, it's long, and B, it's narrative. So it's actually telling a story. And it's called The Rose and the Thorn. Rose petals soft as he brushes her cheek, the rose that he sent as a token to her. She looks through the mirror to the far side of time, and wonders and wanders in the starlight of her mind. He sent her a rose as a promise he would come to lay his love before her, a gift on bended knee. She doubted him then, believing he was false, but thought that she would try his love, his constancy to see. So she waited patiently the troubadour to meet, weaving her web as she sat at her loom, painting his fate in the pictures that she made, though she had no intention of doing him harm. The rose and the thorn, together they are one. The sweetness and the pain, the beauty lingers on. The symbol of love and the flesh that is torn, the blood red rose and sharp black thorn. So he journeyed from afar to her woodland castle fair, the song on his lips for his lady to hear. But reality eclipsed the brightest visions he had seen, and took him far beyond the farthest reaches of his dreams. She showed him her magic and the kindness in her eyes. She took him on a journey through the starlight of her mind. She gave him jewels of memory to carry in his heart. Days and nights were endless till the spell she did unwind. But she had other spells to weave. The minstrel's time was gone, though the rose enchanted still to live as if it were a sign. And they held the rose together, clasped it by the stem, and he pressed a thorn into his hand to mask the deeper pain. She told him that he had to go, to leave her to her fate. She could not change the future, the destiny ordained. That if he stayed, then she would die by hand of man or sorcery. So she sent him away forever with a last kiss by the gate. The rose and the thorn, together they are one. The sweetness and the pain and the beauty lingers on. The symbol of love and the flesh that is torn, blood red rose and its sharp black thorn. That bloody thorn pricked him to the heart. The tip did break and stayed within and did not leave a mark. The troubadour did carry in his flesh the rose's thorn, all unaware a mortal wound had thereby been born. And the minstrel wandered in the world, a lonely odyssey, trying vainly to erase the dreams that filled his mind. And not content with memories, He always yearned for more, and he clenched his hand as if to drive the thorn into his core. And slowly, slowly the tip worked in deeper evermore. When at last a year had passed, it reached the minstrel's core. It reached his heart, it stabbed it, and so released a flood. It reached his heart, and it unfurled into a rose of blood. So the minstrel lay a dying, countless leagues away from home. His last words to strangers there, where he was so alone, were to bury me beneath the sward and plant a rose above. Tell all those who may pass by, he died for dreams of love. Rose and thorn, together they are one. The sweetness and the pain and the beauty lingers on. The symbol of love and the flesh that is torn. Blood red rose, its sharp black thorn. The thorn has succeeded in closing his eyes, but the rose always lives, the rose never dies. The vision is ended, you will see her no more, till they meet in eternity past death's distant shore. Yes, the thorn has succeeded in closing his eyes, but the rose always lives, the rose never dies. The rose always lives, the rose never dies. The rose that he sent her to remember him by.